Hey guys, Dan Hood Big DH 2000 here. Sometime back, oh gosh, it's been a few months. Rich Newman sent me a few ash cups, miniature ones for my son, who shoots them pretty regularly still, along with his big starship. But anyway, he also sent a few rough slingshots, or rough forks that needed to be turned into slingshots in that box as well. So one of them was a ash cup. He kind of left a lot of things, and he just left it rough, kind of after it had been cut out of the tree and dried, and that was the end. So I had to clean things up, take care of a few things, and then lacquered it. Okay. If you look, this one has a nice curve. It's just real nice this way. And like I always do with these, I just, clean up the ends, make them smooth, knock off some of the rough spots, and then just leave them like that. I don't really believe in skinning them. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do that. Anyway, beautiful slingshot there. And then he also sent me some yew, and I've only worked this 2 or 3 times because it's not something we have here in the U.S. If we want two-tone wood like this, we tend to have to use Osage orange or what's the other one? Cedar. And every once in a while, you can get a black walnut. The problem with some of these trees is they get so big so quick that you can't really make a slingshot with two tones, because you either got one or the other by the time you're done, because the forks are so big. But anyway, this one came out, I was thinking of cutting something out and doing a shape, but then it was such a naturally correct shape. I mean, look at it. It holds just right. And except this one spot was a little high, so I took it down. And of course, when you take it down, then you get to expose some of the darker color wood underneath. Cleaned up the edges. I like my fork tips flat on top, and I like this edge kind of 90 to that. Makes it easier to tie the bands. If you leave it flat, you end up tying the bands way down here, so the one side of the bands is held close and the other side of the bands held way down here somewhere. You do this, it gets a little more even in the bands. You tie the bands pretty close. But anyway, Rich, hopefully I did these well for you. I loved working both of them. They were a pleasure. I really like this one. Probably going to shoot it for a while. But you know how it is. You start shooting it, somebody says, well, can I try that? And pretty soon they've bought it off of you. So anyway, it does take a while to get to learn how to use sand yew. The outer is, for lack of a better term, it's kind of soft. It scratches easily. Reminds me a little bit of pine, but the center is really strong. Tremendously strong. And I don't know, it took me a while to figure out how to sand it. That's all I'm going to say. And I eventually worked it out for most of it. I still found one spot I probably need to go back on and do some more too. I also think the little black dots, if I'm not mistaken, yew has like thorns or something like that that just stick out at random places. I think that's what these black spots are, but I'm not exactly sure because I've never seen it in person. I haven't even really looked at it much in pictures to see what it looks like, other than once it's cut and dry. Anyway, thoroughly enjoyed working this. Thanks a ton, Rich. My son loves those slingshots, and it was fun working all of these, and I still got like 1 or 2 left in the box I got to do something with. Take care.